Gabriel Seth is a prominent character in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, serving as the chapter master of the Flesh Tearers, a fiercely brutal and bloodthirsty successor chapter of the Blood Angels. He is a complex figure who embodies both the heroic and tragic aspects of the Space Marines, as his chapter struggles against the genetic flaws inherited from their Primarch Sanguinius. Seth is a warrior of unmatched ferocity, leading the Flesh Tearers with a mix of grim pragmatism and unrelenting savagery. Like all Blood Angels and their successors, the Flesh Tearers are cursed with the Red Thirst, an uncontrollable vampiric craving for blood, and the Black Rage, a genetic flaw that causes them to fall into a berserk frenzy, reliving the death of Sanguinius during the Horus Heresy. These afflictions are particularly pronounced in the Flesh Tearers, who are known for their violent, almost feral conduct on the battlefield. Unlike many Blood Angel successors who seek to emulate the nobility and artistic pursuits of their parent chapter, the Flesh Tearers embrace their brutal nature as a means of survival. Gabriel Seth epitomizes this ethos. He wields a massive chainsword known as Blood Reaver, which he uses to devastating effect in battle, cleaving through enemies with brutal efficiency. His combat style reflects the savage reputation of his chapter, relying on raw strength and ferocity. As chapter master, Seth is deeply aware of the precarious position of the Flesh Tearers. Their numbers have dwindled over the centuries due to their unrestrained brutality and the toll of their genetic flaws. Seth constantly grapples with the fear that his chapter will one day succumb entirely to madness, becoming mindless berserkers incapable of serving the Imperium. Despite this, he remains fiercely loyal to the Emperor and the Imperium of Man, even if the Imperium views the Flesh Tearers with distrust and fear due to their violent nature. Gabriel Seth's leadership is marked by his unyielding resolve and brutal honesty. He is known for his straightforwardness and disdain for the political machinations of other Imperial leaders. This attitude often puts him at odds with other Space Marine chapters, particularly those who value honor and tradition over practicality. Seth is willing to make harsh decisions to ensure the survival of his chapter, even if it means earning the ire of his allies. One of Seth's defining moments is his participation in the devastation of Baal, a massive conflict in which the Blood Angels and their successor chapters, including the Flesh Tearers, fought against the Tyranids of High Fleet Leviathan. During this apocalyptic battle, Seth led his warriors with unrelenting ferocity, carving a bloody path through the Tyranid swarms. Though the Flesh Tearers suffered heavy losses, their savagery proved instrumental in the defense of Baal. Gabriel Seth is a character who exemplifies the darker side of the Adeptus Astartes, highlighting the sacrifices and struggles of the Space Marines as they fight to protect humanity. His story is one of perseverance in the face of extinction, loyalty despite distrust, and the constant battle to maintain his chapter's humanity while embracing their monstrous nature. Seth's leadership ensures that the Flesh Tearers remain a force to be reckoned with, even as they teeter on the brink of madness and destruction.